All right. Today, what is today? Is Wednesday, July 20th, and we are super excited. My name is Brooke Anderson. This is my little sweet baby, Hope. And I'm teaming up with two of my coaches, Dana and Brooke. And we are just coming and bringing, I want to say, the heat today because we want to give you the tools and the knowledge and the resources so that if you have been on the fence with coaching, and I know some of you on here are brand new, like you don't even know what Beachbody On Demand is or the workouts. Like that's okay. And some of you have been using the workouts and maybe Shakeology and Energize for years, and you're starting to get interest in it. So we know there's a range of people on here. So if you kind of are familiar with some points, what we're talking about, just bear with us. But we want to give you the tools so that you can make the best informed decision to decide whether or not this is a good fit for you. Hold on, she wants to sit up here with me. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and jump all in. Just really quick, I just want to take a second to, this is our team. A lot of us are in the Midwest, although we're all over. We have girls in California, Canada, a lot on the East Coast, some in Texas. Like literally, we are everywhere. With the beauty of this business is that we can do it virtually. So thankfully, we do have a lot of live events because, I mean, we're meant to be in person and to hug and to squeeze each other and to see each other face to face. But I know the beauty of this business for me as a mom was that I can do most of it right here from my phone, but we do get together once a week. This is what this picture is right here on Zoom for team calls. Sometimes it's just to chat and catch up with life. Sometimes we are like diving in and learning from one another. So a lot of us work full time and are just doing this because we are either just wanting some supplemental income or have fallen in love with the community. Some of us are doing this as a full on blown business, and some of us are just kind of tipping our toes in. So just know that there is no right or wrong way. You do not have to want to leave your full-time job to do this. But I also just want to tell you, like, be open to what you're going to hear today and be open to that this is a long-term business. This is not a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. You're going to see all of this instant success. So put on that, take off that employee mindset where you're going to get, that instant gratification. You will in other ways. Employees usually get paid weekly or get paid right away for their benefits. And I want you to put on that entrepreneur mindset where it's like, hey, the work I'm doing now, I'm going to see the fruits of that labor in 3 months, in 6 months, in 9 months. And it is seriously incredible. So we have 4 points for you today. We're going to go over what is a coach and how to get people results. Social media. I know a lot of you said social media and being that friend and salesy was like the big pushback, which I get. And then how to earn, because yes, this is a real business, and then how to get started. So I don't remember who's first, but I'm going to mute myself and let them get started.
It's me. I'm first. All right. So I am Dana, and yeah, everything Brooke said, I'm just going to echo that. Welcome for being here. And I am pumped that I get this first topic of what a coach is and how we get people results. Honestly, the whole coaching journey and everything, I'm super passionate and fiery about, but this is probably my favorite topic personally to speak on. But before I really dive into what a coach is, I want to take away the word coach. I think there's so much limiting beliefs and fears when you hear the word coach. I think a lot of people assume, I get this from people, they assume expert, they assume I know everything. They assume, I don't know, just this like, I have to know all the things, or I have to be the perfect one, because, in our world, that's what a lot of coaches are in other realms. But in our world, a coach is just, I'm going to tell you what a coach is, but it's somebody that comes alongside of other people and just does life with them when it comes to overall health and wellness and feeling their best. So I just wanted to start with that. Like, please just take that. If that was a limiting belief or fear of yours, it's like, I'm not perfect, I don't even know what I'm doing. Take that away. Because the first job of being a coach is to take care of your health first. That is always going to be the number one priority. When I started, I was serving all the people all the freaking time. I was serving my family, my husband, my church, my friends. I did all the things for all the people all the time, and I was doing nothing for myself, and my tank was empty. I love those people. I was still a joyful, happy person. But I had no idea what kind of potential lied under me starting taking care of myself first. So that will always be the number one job as a coach. And we're not just talking the workouts, I'm talking the mental, the physical, if you're a believer, the spiritual side, and then the nutritional side of things, prioritizing yourself. And again, that doesn't mean this like big extreme thing. I'm going to talk about what that looks like. But I think it's so important to know when I'm all in with something like a program and taking care of myself first, my business thrives, my marriage is thriving. I'm a better mom. It's just, it is the truth. And there's no way to like sugarcoat that. I'm a changed person 4 years into this for that reason. And so once, you're going to commit, you're like, okay, I'm going to take care of myself first, but what does that necessarily look like? You are going to be a product of the product. And again, this is another one of those phrases where I think people can get kind of held up. They're like, wait a minute, well, I don't want to do all the things or use all the things, or I haven't tried the shake, or maybe I didn't like it. You got to give things a chance. I believe at my best and my coach's best and my customer's best, they are following our total solution option. So like Brooke said, I wasn't going to mention this, but when she mentioned that there might be some brand new people on here, I'm going to just talk very briefly. To me, the total solution is that package that is all of our Netflix of library of workouts, but you're going to choose one program to commit to and see through. It is our nutrition options, choosing a nutrition option to get started with. And again, like I've probably never followed a nutrition option 100%. Like we are going to live our life, but understanding a nutrition option and following it, and then like leaning into that community and all the things that come with it. So as a coach, when you're taking care of yourself first, you're going to commit to that program. You're going to declare, I'm not going to get into the social media side of things, but you're going to declare that program and you are going to see it through. You are going to share what you're doing. Oh, that's what I forgot to mention, was drinking that Shakeology or whatever product fits your life. I was a huge anti-supplements person, and I still share really openly that like, I don't know a lot about supplements, but I know when I'm using these consistently, I truly feel my best. So you're going to be a product of the product. And then again, we just got to stop overcomplicating all of this, because if you do those things, I can guarantee you 100% that you are going to feel amazing. You're going to have a transformation, whether that is mental or physical or probably both. And you're going to share that with others. And you're going to really simplify that. And you're going to share it with 3 to 5 people each month, the exact same tools that you started with. And I think I catch people off guard lately because I've started saying something like, this is the same thing I re-sign up with every single year. So for me to be asking you to do this is not salesy, and it is not that friend, because this is what I'm using and this is what I've been doing for 4 years. And if you are brand new, people have to trust that. Like, you're not saying, I don't use this thing, but I want you to go try it and we'll just see how that works for you. It's like, no, I'm doing this program, I'm committing to it, and I'm going to drink this shake and follow all this. And I just want to know if you will do this with me. So what we do as a coach is, after we've taken care of ourselves, my team is Rise and Shine. So we rise up and take care of ourselves, and then we shine that into the lives of others. And so we ask them to come alongside of us on that journey, and we serve them well. That can look a million different ways, and I'm not going to get super into it, but it can be as simple as a message to that girl in the morning that says, hey girl, how's it going? Or what are you going to do today? Or maybe it's a Facebook group of those people where you have a check-in for them each day. Or maybe you partner with the coach that has you here today and you partner with their gym or bod group or whatever it is. But I do think that serving those people well is really important. And then, because I know we all just got back from Summit and we are really fiery about building more women that want to share this with more women. I can go out and I can help people all day long, but I want more people on my team that want to help people. Like I said, we're Rise and Shine. And so my team has heard this before. My light is only so bright. But when I bring somebody else on, our light's a little brighter. And then when somebody else decides to help more people, it's brighter and it's brighter and it's brighter. And I believe this really hit me this morning, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I believe for myself as a believer that this is a platform that I can love people well, that I have been given. And you kind of got to abolish some of those mindset things and just step back and know like, okay, this is good for me. This is good for that person. And it is literally something that is changing lives. So as a coach, you're going to take care of yourself. You're going to share it with others. And then you're eventually going to help others learn how to share it with others with simple duplication of those exact same things. So passing it on to Brookie.
How in the world do I follow that? I am like sitting here. Dang. Okay. That was amazing. And I think about just how this business has touched my life. And I could be here for hours, you guys. It has literally touched every single corner of my life. You don't even know what opportunity you have in your hands until you take it and you run with it and you run with it. Honestly, I'm going to even say for a year and past that, because every day I am seeing more and more and more change and growth in my own business. And it is unbelievable. This really can do that for you. And I think the coolest thing is this business opportunity we get to run on social media. And I want you guys to think about how you got here. And if you have a chat box, please, I love engagement. I want to see, how did you get here? Why are you here today? Like, what brought you to this call? What brought you to this community? Because I know personally, I didn't give anybody a phone call to get them here. I know I posted about this on social media. I connect with people and I send them messages, and I'm sure Brooke or Dana did the same to you. So you guys are here and we have been brought together because of this platform. So I want you to take a moment to just think about that. Just think about how you got here and know the power of what we can do when we utilize our social media for good. I just had my best friend here for a day, and it's so easy to look at social media as the big bad guy. That's because those are people that are just simply consuming it. If you are just simply consuming social media and you are not utilizing it to help change people's lives, and you are not utilizing it to inspire and share and to love on people, you're utilizing it for the wrong reason. We have this incredible platform that you can help and love and support people and support your family by providing a business or establishing a business. So how do you do this? And I think this is where a lot of people get hung up, and this is like my jam. So your social media is your storefront. I want you to think of a store. A lot of people that start a business, they get a store, they have to set up their store. Your store has to have a certain vibe. You got to get all of your product into your store. And that's what you are doing on your social media, is you are setting up your storefront. Thank God, hallelujah, I don't have to worry about setting up an actual store and pay for rent. Your rent is your sign up to your health and fitness jersey, like the Journey jersey. That's amazing. So what you're going to do is you're going to start sharing about you. We are not Beachbody billboards. We are not here to slap on a bunch of pictures of Shakeology. We're not here to promote Joel. I mean, sure, he looks great in his new Lift More videos, but we're not here to do that. We are sharing us. We are connecting with women and moms like us. And I even want to go and take it to the next level and connect with women in my community, because like Dana said, when I think about this, you guys all have inner circles. I don't know those people. I can't reach those people. You can, because they know you, they like you, and they trust you already. So what you're doing is you are sharing on social media. You're going to talk a little bit about this new fitness and health thing, but you're going to find 5 things that make you you to help you connect with your people. So for me, and this is just an example, I don't want you to get caught up in this, but for me, when you look at my social media, I talk a lot about my weight loss story. I lost 100 pounds. You want to know who else on our team has lost 100 pounds? Pretty much no one. And there are a lot of people running some rocking businesses. So don't get hung up on that, but that's a part of my story. So I connect with people on that. I have community, mindset, fitness at home, and coming home to my babies. I built this business and the foundation while working full time that first year. So when people come to me and they tell me they're busy and they don't know how to fit this into their schedule, I get real hot about that. And I could talk about it all day long, because I was alone commuting 45 minutes a day. I had 2 different daycare drop-offs. My husband was a second shift cop. I was literally alone establishing this foundation of my business for an entire year before I ever made the decision to come home. And then it was a whole new beast trying to figure that out, because honestly, I think it's a little harder Sometimes I think it's harder being home because you are on the clock 24/7. And then while you're sharing about that and you're sharing with people your life and what these workouts look like for you and mom life and things that you're passionate about, you're going to start sprinkling in the Beachbody side so you can show people how this business and these programs and products fit into your day. So you're not changing who you are on social media to, oh, I'm going to be this big bad Beachbody coach and that's all I'm sharing about. You're showing how this fits into the life that you already have. Okay. The second part is how to naturally start conversations and how to be social on social media. You guys, we cannot build our store and our storefront and sit back and sit at our pretty cute little store and expect people to come with us. Like, doesn't that just sound bizarre? Like, think if you made a boutique and you just sat back and you expected people to come in. You're not going to get a lot of people coming in, maybe one or two. But when you go out there and you start talking to people and you're having conversations and you're just being a human being and making friends. And here's the thing, extrovert or introvert, I'm extroverted. So a lot of people say, oh, that's easy for you, Brooke. I just went to a training with a top tippity top coach that has been building this business for 9 years, that is an extreme introvert, extreme. That doesn't mean anything. You don't have to be extroverted or introverted. You have to learn how to talk to people and connect with people and love on people. So what does that include? That includes asking them questions. I am constantly going out and I'm adding people to my network. If I see them posting about their kids going to the water park and they live nearby, I'll say, oh my gosh, that looks so fun. Where'd you guys go? Bam, I'm opening up that door to have a connection and a relationship with this person. And I'm not sitting there in the back of my mind thinking, ooh, I hope this is someone that's going to sign up. No, you are going out there genuinely and making friends. And then they're going to start to see your business. And if they decide to come to your page and start looking, that is my invitation to ask them if they're interested. Because if they are engaging back with me and they are starting to like my posts and they're starting to watch my stories and they're seeing what I'm doing and we're vibing back and forth, that to me is a clear invitation. Hey, you're in my store now because this is my store. Social media is my store. It's not for fun anymore. I'm going to ask you, is this something you're interested in? If yes, great. If not, that's okay too. So we're going to teach you guys how to have those conversations. And I know Brooke and Dana are so good with this. We share scripts. We talk about this. I have a group chat for my girls and I say to all my new coaches, send me your conversations, send me your invites, send me your conversation starters, send me everything. And I will help you, guide you in those conversations. And I know Brooke and Dana will too. And in fact, I know if you reach out on any of our team pages, there will be coaches that come to you that say, all right, this is what I would say. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? So you're not going to be going out there having conversations alone. This is something that comes with time, and the confidence doesn't come before you have the conversation. It comes from having conversations. So you just got to start talking to people while you're sharing. And when you put the two together, that's when the magic in this business happens and you begin to earn. So Brooke, I'm going to let you take it over from there. And we're going to talk about the fun stuff, which is earning. My favorite.
Yes, super fun. But I think people kind of come into this with like two mindsets around earning. One, like they don't really care about it, or they do care, but they don't want to say they care. Or two, it's like, tell me how to make money because I need money. I mean, like money makes the world go round. Like, let's not lie. We need money for our houses. We need money to get our kids into swimming lessons and soccer. And I'm like paying all these upfront fees right now for like this fall. I'm like, dang, like, especially if you have kids. If you don't have kids, you need money to just make the world go round. So I got into this, I know, with a priority to leave my teaching job, to replace my teaching income. And I know not everyone does that, but it is important to know that, hey, this is a business. What does that look like? And what do I need to focus on if income is my main goal? So the first thing you need to know, I'm really just going to talk about, I know this is kind of a busy slide, really is the number one, commissions and the team volume bonus. But the first thing you need to know, especially if you are a current customer right now, and you are maybe using Shakeology or Energize or Recover or Collagen or Hydrate or anything in our Beachbody toolbox, like monthly, or maybe just a couple of times a week. and you're having to order every 3 months, make sure you get signed up as a preferred customer, because you get it for 25% off, which is a huge savings, especially over time. There is a $15 business fee for the preferred customer and a coach. The only difference between a preferred customer and a coach is a preferred customer cannot sell and a coach can sell. So preferred customer is great for people who it's like, hey, I want the discount on things. I'm not sure about this coaching business. But then when you are loving it and people are asking about it and you want to jump all in, then we'll just get you reclassified to coach and you can help all the people and start earning it and making an income. So there is, like I said, a $15 business fee, but with the 25% off, it totally will pay. What that $15 business fee goes towards is our back online office. And I really didn't realize until my parents are both entrepreneurs, they do all of their paperwork and Beachbody does all of our paperwork for us. Like they send us our, I don't know, it was a 1099 at the end of the year. They give us all of our stuff at the end of the year. So we don't have to track every single sale we make. We don't have to keep track of all of these things. That is a really, really heavy side of things when you run your own business. Also, it goes towards marketing materials. So that $15 business fee is so important and covers so much. So just wanted to go over what that was. So with the 25% discount, we also get 25% of commissions. So anytime when you're a coach, you help someone with the total solution pack, what Dana was talking about, this picture right here, Beachbody on Demand. It doesn't have to be just Shakeology. It could be some other kind of products. Help them get started. You will get 25% of that, which is usually around $50. So $50, which is great. Like we love commissions, but it doesn't just have to be a challenge pack. It could just be maybe someone is really just wanting some Energize, or maybe they're just really wanting a bag of Shakeology. Whatever it is, you will continue to get 25% of everything that they order and continue to order when they are a customer. Okay, so commissions are great, but I will tell you, this team, especially myself, especially, like we don't go out there and sell 100 challenge packs a week. Like that's not how we replaced our income. That's not how I personally have been able to build to 6 figures and maintain that for the last few years. By not selling 100 challenge packs a week, I sell like 5 a month. That's like my sweet spot right there. I love being able to help about 5 people a month get started on their health and fitness journey. So let me tell you, like, where is the bulk of the earning and where does that come from? It's called the second one, the team cycle bonus. So when you become an Emerald coach, that is the very first kind of stepping stone and really kind of the first opening of your business as a coach. Because yes, let's say after today, you become a coach, you start your business, but when you become an Emerald coach, now you've opened all the ways you can earn money. And when you're an Emerald coach, all it means is that we are a binary system. We have a left side and a right side in our system. And you either have a preferred customer or a coach. It can be either or on your left leg and your right leg, and poof, you are Emerald, and now you qualify for the team cycle bonus. So it's measured in what we call volume. And every product that we have in our library has a volume number attached. So I always like to use Shakeology because it's around 100 volume, and for math purposes, it just keeps it super simple. So Shakeology is 100 volume. So anytime with this team cycle bonus, and let me just clarify too, because a lot of people look at this bonus and they're like, oh, well, like is she like taking a part of my paycheck, or how does this work? Because Dana and Brooke are both coaches under me. It's not like I'm taking a little bit of Dana's paycheck and a little Brooke's paycheck every single week. Not at all. I don't take any of their earnings. They worked hard for it. They get all of their earnings. What Beachbody is doing with this is they're just gifting us this extra bonus because I have taught and I have worked to help my team teach other people how to help people. So how this works is it's when there's a 200 volume on one side of that left or right, it doesn't matter where, 200 and then 100 on the other. So 200 volume, 100 volume, it can be either side. A bonus happens and you get $14 right into your bank account every Thursday. If that just happens once, hey, let's say, month 1, you get to Emerald, and month 2, you start adding a few more coaches. That team cycle bonus, might happen a little more often. Maybe you might have 500 volume on one side and 600 volume. So Beachbody is going to go 200 to 100, $14, 200 to 100, $14. Again, this is not taking from anyone's paycheck in your downline. It is just a beautiful bonus that Beachbody gives us. And as you grow your business, as you teach other people and other coaches how to just simply help other people get started with what you got started with, that's where that long-term residual income comes from. Okay, I'll be right there, okay? Sorry. I have all my other kids up. So that is really the two main ways that you can earn. There's also some other ones, quarterly bonuses, matching bonuses, but I'm not going to get into those. And again, if this is a little like, whoa, what is she even talking about? Volume bonuses, yada, yada. Just take some time. Maybe we'll send you the recording after this. We'll post it in that Facebook page. Just listen again. And as you get started into this business, this is something we want you to understand so that you do maximize the compensation plan, especially if income is your goal. Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop with how to earn. And I'm just going to wrap us up really quick with how to get started. We're almost under 30 minutes. Let's see if I can wrap it up. Really, there's three simple things. So first of all, if you have not committed to your journey yet and you haven't signed up with what we call the Total Solution Pack, we've talked about it a lot, that's your first step, is getting signed up with the workouts, picking out a program, getting committed, taking those before pictures, or maybe you've already done those and you just need to kind of restart something. You just need to recommit to your journey and everything. That is the very first step, you making that commitment. The second part is now we got to take it to our business. We got to take it to a commitment post. So I love this picture that one of our newer coaches used with her daughter. A lot of people get scared about this part, but it is simply just sharing your why. Why are you getting healthy? Why are you embarking on that journey? Like I think this is like one of the most beautiful posts that a coach can do is your first post. And I've heard recently, like, especially for a lot of us who have been around a while, like if your first post doesn't kind of make you be like, what was I thinking writing that? Like, then you waited too long. It doesn't have to be a post that is perfect. It doesn't have to be, this post that brings in hundreds of people. This is just something that gives people an idea like, oh, cool, this girl's starting something. She's starting a new journey. Like, I wonder what's going to happen. It's kind of just to pique that curiosity. And then number 3, start being social. We have a bunch of different business activity trackers because again, this is a business. To track a business, or you have to have something to track in order to grow your business, or you're just going to be flinging wall at the spaghetti if you're just like, I'm going to put up a post and hope people run. No, there's certain boundaries, like Brooke said, you got to reach out to people. You got to start conversations. So I love giving this little tracker right here. It's so easy to save for my new coaches to their phones. As you kind of get used to just doing those little daily things, then there's also a bigger tracker that it's basically all these things, but kind of in a bigger version. So just getting started on being social. That's what this coaching journey is. You are not alone getting started. You do not have to be on an island unless you put yourself on an island. We have a team call coming up for next Monday. You can jump on, you can start learning. I know a lot of us as coaches, we have a new Coach Get Started Right guide. Mine basically looks like this page right here, get started, commitment post, and start being social. And we walk. I think the beautiful thing about this team, which I didn't have getting started, is that everyone is there helping along the way. Everyone is answering questions. You're going to see me, you're going to see your coach, if I'm not your coach, posting and being vulnerable and trying to be my authentic self on there. And hopefully that's going to inspire you to do the same. And then the people that you're watching, it's going to inspire them to do the same. So Brooke or Dana, do you guys have anything else you want to add to that before we wrap it up? Sweet. All right. I know I do have to get going. I have a couple sick kids that are yelling for mom right now in my house, or else I would say hey, anyone have any questions? But if you do have questions, either reach out to your coach or put it in the Facebook group and we would love to answer them for you. Otherwise, we will get this posted in that group and make sure to let your coach know where you are with things. If you're like, hey, I kind of need to watch that again, or hey, I need to pray about it. I need to talk to my spouse about it. If you're married, you need to have that conversation in a serious way. Don't just be like, I did this thing, sit down, no kids, be serious about it. This isn't, this thing that you can just start doing behind their back. We want you to be proud of what you're doing. So thank you guys so much for being here and make it a great rest of your day. Stop sharing. Bye-bye.